Hi there, Scorpio. How are you today? Welcome to your reading. This is for your general angel reading for the week of November 15th through 21st of 2021. So last week, apparently I had the dates wrong. I should have been saying 8th to 14th, and instead I was saying a day early, 7 to 13. But that's okay. We're all covered. Like energetically, it covers kind of no matter what I say. Angels are smarter than I am. Apparently, apparently I can't read the calendar. All right, so today we have, for this week, I should say, we have the fairy cards and the unicorn cards. And so generally when those two decks come in combination, that means that we're supposed to stop taking life quite so seriously. We need to prance around and play and go fly with our unicorns and, get some color in our life and just some fun playtime with kids if you got some in handy and, just lighten up. The life is not meant to be that serious, is what that's telling us. So, all right, we just need one more card out. And there it is. So let's see. Oh, okay. We've got all kinds of timing here. So the first card says that the answers to our prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So what have you been manifesting? And have you been doing it deliberately? That's kind of the key, right? Even things that you're manifesting accidentally will come to you, just that it may not be actually what you want, right? So make sure that what you're manifesting is what you truly want. That's what you're focusing upon, is what you're manifesting. So what you're looking for is coming very shortly because it's soon to be winter, right? And you can expect, it feels like you can really expect great things to be happening and progressing over this winter. And yeah, like it just feels it feels like, so I'm Scorpio too, and it feels like we feel like we're just kind of plodding along, through the deep snow, like a workhorse through the deep snow is what they're giving me. But in truth, everything is really making a lot of progress. And we will realize that by spring. That's the next season, right? It follows the winter. And so by spring, we will fully understand all the completion of the things we've been manifesting. And we'll be able to just, be fully joyful in spring. And they're showing, dancing outside in puddles and stuff like that, right? It's just a very joyous, fun, uplifting time. And so during the winter, there may be times when we feel a little down and feel a little discouraged, but please don't. Please keep in mind that everything is progressing exactly how it's supposed to. You see these wheels turning? That's exactly how it's supposed to go. And that's what's happening for us. It's all in our best interest. The slow nature, or apparently slow, it feels slow to us. It's not actually slow. But the apparent slow nature of this is exactly how it needs to be in order for it to develop as it's supposed to, for it to actually be fully usable by spring. That's what they're saying to us. Okay, take their word for it and have faith. It's all good. Okay, and so take things one step at a time is what it feels like. This is more along that same lines of that to us it feels like fairly slow going, like come on. But one step at a time is how we get it done, right? And start now. Why not start now? If we'd have started last month, we'd have been a month ahead, right? So start now and keep going. Even if it feels like you're only doing a wee bit, it's important to keep going because you've got to get the steps done. They're logical. A lot of times I personally work by intuition, but they're telling me this is logical and this is stuff that can be followed one step at a time. And in that way we'll get it done. So it feels like something that you've been putting off, that you don't want to do, you don't know how to do, you something like that you've been just kind of hiding from in a way. And that feels not quite accurate. It's maybe not hiding, but it's definitely procrastinating about, because you don't want to do it. But get started and follow the steps, and then the success can come. That success of the progress all winter. If you don't start it now, it's going to be delayed. Okay. All right. And practice. I mean, practice makes perfect, right? How else do you get to know something really well and get really good at it? You practice. And yeah, so it feels like this could be, for some of you, this could be the same topic of the, quit procrastinating and get going. It could be a different topic, though. It could be a separate thing that something that I don't know, you don't feel very accomplished at. You feel like you're not skilled, you're not talented. I can't quite grasp that. They're only giving me part of it, sort of. But so take that how it resonates. That you just need to practice, and then you will be just as good at it as you want to be. Right? So sitting here at the beginning of like a learning curve, and no, you're not accomplished at it yet. That's what this is, right? You do it a little at a time and you practice it, and that's what makes you better at it. If you never practice something, you'll never get good at it. So whatever this is, do it. Every day, they're telling me. Do this every day. Even if it's only a tiny bit, do it every day and get good at it. All right, so we've got an assignment. Okay. Do you have pets? Many people do, of course. Your pets are, they're in tune with you. And some of you are sitting there going, I don't know, this pet's pretty slow and stupid or old or, whatever. Some of you are saying that. No, they're kind of going, they know more than they, when I say they, your angels are saying your pets know more than you realize. And so please spend a bit of time with them, connecting with them, just seeing, maybe you can read their thoughts back to you, right? As they are so skilled at reading our thoughts and reading our moods, right? And emotions. And so, spend time. It will benefit you probably more than it benefits the pet, right? So make the connection. Be with them. Let them help you through life. That's why they've been brought to you. Yeah, that's why they've been brought to you. Let them help you. Let them be your assistant as they're wanting to be. Okay. For those of you who don't have a pet, if you've been thinking of getting one, consider that very carefully. And consider all the angles of it. The cleaning up after them and the feeding them and the giving them exercise and, spending the time with them, understanding what they need, because, their words are not human English words or whichever language. They are not human. And so we have to change our communication style to fit in with them, right? For some of you, you are really ready to connect with a pet, and some of you are not. Don't try and force this to fit. Just let it flow as it does. So if you don't have one and don't really feel you're ready, that's perfect. That's totally fine, right? Okay, all right. So it looks like you're having a little holiday, or you need a little holiday, one or the other, maybe both. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be a simple afternoon outing that gets you out of this so seriousness and into the more playful, lighthearted thing. Go, I don't know, hang out by some water is what it's looking like. There's for lots of you that's an option, and even though it's this time of year, do your best, right? Like it's not full on winter yet. It's a little cooler in some places in the world. Of course, that means it's just beautifully pleasant outdoors to be out there. It's no longer so screechingly hot. Other places it's really cooled right off. Some places probably have snow already, although we don't, which is unusual. Normally we've had snow for several weeks already, and so I'm treasuring the life is easier without snow, in my opinion. And so take a little holiday if it's like it could be a little day trip, it could be a little weekend trip, something like that. It does not have to be big. You just have to get your head out of your thoughts, lighten up, right? You could even stay home. But the key is to change up your perspective and make it so that it's more enjoyable for you. And don't forget to stay there in your perspective, right? That just makes life so much better. Okay, so now we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll grab one last card for the last bit of wisdom from our guardian angels, and we'll see what they say here. Ah, there it is. Ah, life purpose. Life purpose. What are you feeling is your life purpose? Are you confused about that? Are you feeling a little adrift is what it feels like, a little bit lost? Questioning if you're doing what you should be doing, right? Is it bringing you joy? Is it helping you to feel fulfilled? Whatever a lot of times life purpose is used, I guess, interchangeable with career. And it's not always the case. Your career can be the thing that you make your living at, and your life purpose could be something that you just get to do daily, kind of, right? Whatever your life purpose is, it is what brings you joy. So, in your life, is that your career? Is that your family? Is that adventures? Is that creating things and then passing them along to somebody else? What is it? What is your life purpose? Like they keep saying, your life purpose is what brings you joy and what helps you feel fulfilled. If you think you're not really feeling fulfilled right now, then maybe look around and start doing things a little differently and see where it takes you. And that will lead you to your life purpose. Okay, all right, what an awesome reading for us, right, Scorpios? I appreciate so much that you have joined me for this, and I want you to know that I love you, and I will see you next week.